This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Tangabalu files a complaint with the Election Commission that papers she filed are missing, but the Mylapore returning officer says it's not true.
And there is no reason why the papers should be tampered.
It's a raw deal for the ladies in the Tamil Nadu Assembly polls. The leading parties field only 32 women candidates. The Election Commission defends seizure of money in the High Court. 23 crore rupees seized by the EC all across the state remain unclaimed. Will traffic congestion ease? Will Royapuram residents breathe a whiff of fresh air? Congress candidate for the seat makes his poll pledge to NEWS.
If I win, the major traffic problem faced by the Royapuram people will be cleared.
It's a mellow Karunanidhi and Jayalalitha campaign so far, but it's the star power who are involved in the much mudslinging in public. As India gears up for the big match, cricket veteran Hemant Badani says he'll be wary of the lethal Pakistani bowling.
I'm kind of worried more about the Pakistani bowling because they have guys who are match winners. Afridi one, Umar Gul is another.
And who will win the psychological warfare? Let's give the experts a break. The little birdie in Chennai bats for Dhoni. Very good evening. You're watching the Late Night News with me, Divya. Here are the top stories making national headlines. Don't indulge in match fixing. We're closely watching you. Pakistan's Interior Minister wants his team. While VIPs queue up for the big match, fans are left high and dry. Protesters demonstrating for jobs in some fans' lathi charge outside the Mohali Stadium. India will raise the issue of 2611 probes, so to tell NDTV as Home Secretary level talks begin between India and Pakistan. Going by the status report submitted on beliefs by Enforcement Directorate, it is very difficult for us to be calm, says the Supreme Court. Well, it's trouble for the Tangabalu couple. Jayanti Tangabalu has filed a formal complaint with the Election Commission. The two papers she filed in the affidavit are missing after her nomination for the Mylapore seat was rejected earlier today. But the Mylapore returning officer has told NDTV Hindu that it is not true. According to sources, her signatures were missing in 4 papers and some details were missing in 2 other papers. As of now, her husband and the state Congress chief, KV Tangabalu, is the candidate for the same seat. Remember, her nomination had caused heartburn amongst a section of partymen, with some of them even burning Tangabalu's effigy in a fiery protest.
There is no charges whatsoever mentioned by certain vested interest. Is there? She is very absolutely clear in her statement. No case pending against her, and we are going to comply. I am going to give it in writing that even she applied 4 applications, 2 applications are missing. She signed all the papers. Now they say her signature is not there in 2 papers, and 2 papers are missing, 2 papers are not there. This is a strange first time we see. I objected to the Election Commission authority, and Mr. Velu, the DMK secretary, is with me. He is one of the signatory proposer, and we supplied 4 applications. Out of 4, 2 is missing. This is strange. There is a Congress candidate, that is Mr. Tangabalu, as of now, as mentioned by the election officer. It is the election officer to declare all the applications after the scrutiny is over. As of now, this is the statement. I want to make it very clear that the Congress candidate will be there in the assembly.
But the returning officer of the Mylapore constituency spoke to NDTV Hindu. She says that there was no truth in Tangabalu's accusation that papers were missing.
There is no reason why the papers should be tampered. We have received some objections regarding her affidavit, but the returning officer is not supposed to go into the validity of those objections. Whatever she has declared, we will accept it at the face value. But the objections will be given wide publicity too, and we will also ask her for an explanation for those. She is free to give a report to the Election Commission of India. But this is the decision taken by the returning officer, and the election commission can hold a summary inquiry and also see if it is true. But I think the only thing that can be done is an election petition can be filed.
And a faction of the Congress are still miffed with Thangabalu. They want the TNCC chief removed from his position.
We should note that Mr. Thangabalu is a veteran of many elections. He should be knowing what are the papers to be filed for the elections, and I think it's a bit of a drama played by Mr. Thangabalu to get himself as the candidate for the election. As it was said that ex-MPs and ex-MLAs won't be given seats in the coming assembly elections. Overall, from the selection of candidates, I feel he has misled the AICC and Congress President Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, thereby bringing disrespect to congressmen in the state. I sincerely urge the President of Congress Party to remove him from the presidentship.
And as nominations are being scrutinized by the Election Commission, another nomination has been rejected. This time it's the PMK Sadasivam for the Vedaranyam seat. His substitute Chinnadurai will now be the candidate for this constituency. Vedaranyam was in the news last week as the sitting DMK MLA filed his nomination as an independent after the seat was given to the PMK during seat sharing. And the Election Commission has defended its checks and seizure of money all across Tamil Nadu. The EC told today to the High Court that it is their duty to ensure that money power of any individual or party does not defeat the democratic process. The Commission has furnished details of seized money worth 23 crore rupees and said that in most of the cases the money was not claimed by anyone. They have also seized 9,000 detonators from Salem, which do not have any documents. The Election Commission filed this common counter affidavit for 3 petitions challenging its acts. One of the petitions was filed by State DMK Minister KPP Sami against flying squads of searchers in his house.
We have stated that the Election Commission has full power under Article 324 to strictly implement the law and to prevent the money being distributed to voters. According to some statements, approximately it comes about 20 crores. Most of the claims, it is with the authority.
Moving on, the AIADMK has sealed its seat sharing deal for the Polban Puducherry. The party has allotted 1 seat each to the DMDK and the CPI, but the CPIM will be going for it alone. During the weekend, the AIADMK inked the deal with the newly floated party, the All India NR Congress, by the former Puducherry Chief Minister N. Rangasamy, allotting a majority of seats to them. According to the earlier arrangement, the AINRC was to contest 17 seats and the AIADMK to contest 13 seats in the 30-seat strong union territory, but the CPIM could not be accommodated in this arrangement. And NDTV Hindu has been meeting candidates who are contesting these elections to give us a sense of the changes they would like to make for the state of Tamil Nadu. Today we caught up with the Congress member R. Manu, who will be contesting from the Royapuram constituency. He says he will work for the traffic to be eased and pollution to be controlled. Here's his poll pledge on our special segment, If I Win.
If I win, the major traffic problem faced by the Rayapuram people will be cleared, and the major pollution problem created by the handling of the dirty cargoes in the porters, Chennai porters, will also be cleared, and all the welfare schemes announced by the government will reach the people door to door by me.
Still ahead on the bulletin, come elections. Where are all the ladies? Is a significant representation of women still elusive? More details when we come back.